Ever wondered about doing 100 push-ups every day for 30 days? It sounds intense, right? But guess what? It can totally boost your muscles, like your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Even Saitama from One Punch Man did it. So, what happens if you take on this challenge? What muscles will you grow, and how much stronger do you get? Are there any surprises or side effects? Stick around because today, we're diving into all the cool stuff. Let's talk about getting the most out of doing 100 push-ups a day without risking any injuries. First things first, make sure you've got the right form. Now, what kind of changes can you expect in your muscles? A study from 2015 checked out which muscles work the hardest during push-ups. Surprise, surprise, it's the chest, triceps, front shoulders, core, and something called the serratus anterior. These are the areas where you likely see the most improvement in size and definition. Now, how much improvement can you really expect? In 2017, another study showed that push-ups can be as effective as a bench press, especially for beginners. After 8 weeks, both groups, one doing only push-ups and the other doing bench presses, had similar gains in chest and tricep size and strength. Sounds promising, right? But hold on, there are some things you should know. Doing 100 push-ups a day comes with its own set of side effects. Stick around and we'll break it all down starting from week 1. Let's break it down in simpler terms. According to the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology, guys who are considered average in fitness can usually do about 15 to 20 push-ups in a row. So, doing 100 means you likely have to do a few sets. Now, in the first few days of the whole first week, it might be tough. Your strength might not be there yet, but don't worry. Something cool called neural adaptations will step in. Basically, your brain gets better at telling your muscles what to do, making your push-up game stronger. But hold on, week 1 comes with something called DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness. It's that icky feeling you get a day or two after working out. Totally normal, especially in your chest, shoulders, and arms. If it's in your traps and lower back, check your form. By week 2, the soreness should chill out, but there's a new thing to watch for. I'll spill the beans on that in a bit. By the way, if you've tried this challenge, drop a comment below and let me know how it went for you. Now let's talk about what's up in weeks 2 and 3. But before that, hit that subscribe button with the notification on, give the video a thumbs up, and then consider sharing it with someone else who might also like the video. I'd really appreciate it. Here's the deal. When you work out, you're actually breaking down your muscles, not building them. The magic happens when you rest, and your body rebuilds those muscles, making them bigger and stronger. Back in 1997, some smart researchers found that this recovery and growth process can take up to 48 hours after a workout. So, doing 100 push-ups every day means you're hitting the same muscles without giving them enough time to fully recover. This might lead to fatigue in weeks 2 and 3. Your body and muscles might feel more tired than usual, and your push-up game might even start to slow down. I'd highly suggest giving this past video I did a watch. It'll cover a quick daily routine on how to increase your push-up count, so that you're better able to use them during the push-ups building exercises we covered earlier. I'll leave a link to this in the description box down below as well, and at the end of this video. Combine that with some other effects coming in week 4, and keeping up with 100 push-ups a day can get tough. We'll talk about how much your muscles might grow after this week, but before that, you might notice a couple of things. Here's something important to know. Push-ups are awesome for your front muscles, but they don't really give love to your back muscles. If you keep training only the front without the back, your strong front muscles can make you hunch over time. We don't want that. To keep things in check, make sure to focus on exercises that strengthen your back, helping you stay upright and keeping those shoulders healthy. Now let's talk joints. Even if you have good form, doing a lot of push-ups can put stress on your wrists and elbows. Your wrists need to be super flexible, and they carry some weight during push-ups, which might feel heavy. A trick to ease this is to use handles or dumbbells instead of placing your hands flat on the floor. Watch out for your elbows too. When you're at the bottom of the push-up, make sure your elbows stay right on top of your wrists. If they start going all over the place, it puts extra stress on your elbow joints. Normally a bit of stress is okay, but if you're doing 100 push-ups every day without giving your joints a break, it can cause trouble. Congratulations on completing the 30 days. Now let's check out the growth and benefits. Is it really worth your time? Let's dive into the science. Remember that push-up study I mentioned earlier? Those folks weren't doing 100 push-ups a day. They did 3 sets of push-ups to failure twice a week. Even though it's way less than 100 daily, they still saw some serious gains over 8 weeks. Their chest muscles thickened by 18.3%, which is like adding 3 millimeters in thickness. Triceps also grow by 9.5%, another 3 millimeter boost. Now, if you're thinking of doing 100 push-ups a day, it might not be better. Actually, it could be less effective because your body needs time to recover and grow. Plus, after 30 days, your stronger body will need a bigger challenge to keep growing. Regular push-ups might not cut it, and you might need to add bands or extra weight. Now let's talk whether doing 100 push-ups every day is really worth it. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend the usual 100 push-up daily routine. It can mess with your recovery and lacks the steps needed for the long-term success beyond those 30 days. But it does have a plus. It helps you get into the exercise habit. It's like opening the door to fitness and building momentum. But here's the thing, we can make this routine way better with a few changes. We can get even more growth with less effort and less strain on your body. Interested to know how? Now, during your 100 push-ups a day challenge, one of the biggest problems you'll run into is increasing your push-ups count. Click on the screen. I'm going to walk you through how to increase your push-up count.